Hey guys, it's John from SMT Volvo. In this video demonstration, I'd like to talk you through how we can prepare a Topcon machine file. To begin with, we need to install Topcon 3D Office. Hopefully I've got a link in the comments or on screen now where you can get download the install file there. But yeah, once installed, you get that icon. Let's double click that. I'm going to create a new project. So this is the screen you'll start with. Just make sure, if you look at the scale bar, we've got the right units. If we don't, then go to the project button on the grey ribbon, go to options, and then in the units, just make sure we're using metric units and our coordinate order is as easting, northing, elevation. So scenario one is we already have a model, so it's come from another modeling software and some line work, and we just want to convert that to the Topcon file format. So the procedure would be to bring in each of those elements in individually. So first off, let's bring in the line work. So we go to line work, import line work from AutoCAD file. So when you use any AutoCAD file, just bear in mind this software is quite dated. The file format needs to be around 2000, so a bit of an older file format there. But I'll click that, and then I will select the appropriate DXF, and you can see eventually, there we go, it brings in the line work. Now we need to think, right, we need the surface, so we go to the tin button, and from there we import tin. We can either bring it as an AutoCAD file, just extract the 3D faces, or land XML. Happens to be land XML in this case, so I'll just bring that in. Fantastic. So now we can see our line work and our surface model. All we need to do is go to File, Save As, and I'm going to go onto my USB here, and I'm going to call this, well, it's already in there, car park. So you need to save it to the root of the USB. You can't save it in a subfolder, otherwise it won't read the project when you plug the USB into the screen. So I'll save over that. So I've got my emulator here. I open that, and I know we're going over a previous video or some direction from a previous video, but to bring it in, hit the project button at the bottom, go to copy, select to where to read the source of the file from. So in this case it's E to internal storage, it's the car park. Press copy, then we select that. Now it's on the hard drive of the screen, press OK, and there we have it. We've got our project in there, and that would contain multiple surfaces if there were multiple surfaces in that project. But just going back to Topcon 3D Office, scenario 2 is that we want to create some basic modeling. So I'll create a new project. We've been provided some 3D line work, so again we go to line work, import line work, AutoCAD, and we use this one. So that's imported line work. I'm just going to click on it, right click and properties, just checking we've got some elevations associated with that line work. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go Control A, select everything. We can see dashed lines and squares over the nodes, and then we can actually create a surface. So we go to tin, generate new tin surface from selected points and line work. There we go, meshed. We can tidy up as well. So if you want to click in a triangle, we can kind of see that segment has become dashed. We can hit delete, or we can go Control, select multiple triangles, and then delete those out as necessary. So that's an overall site model. There are some tools, so you could go to tin and you can use a view profile if you want. So it's just two lines, creates this side view. We can exaggerate the we'll vertically exaggerate if need be. We can drag it along and visualize what the surface looks in a cross section. Or profile view. We can also, if I go back, for some reason I've lost that, and click on here, right click on the surface, I could go to start 3D simulation, and then that allows me to sort of pan around in a 3D view and even drive around the surface if need be, just to get an appreciation for how it's formed. I'll just close that down. So I'm just going to switch off the surface. So I'll go to tin surfaces, and we'll turn that off. customer asked me a question earlier today. I think it's good to just go over. He goes, can I create a surface of the footings? I said, yeah. So here's the building pad. I'll go properties, just check my elevations are all the same there. Perfect. Now that's selected, I can right click and go to offset polyline here. So I am just going to go 0.6 and create that offset. And then control left click, I've selected just those two lines. So from just those two lines, I can go back into tin and generate a new surface just of the footings there. I'm just going to go in and tidy these triangles up quickly. He says that. He's having a moment. Here we go. So we delete those out and we just end up with a surface of those footings there. Right click in there, start the simulation, and then in the machine itself, those elevations, if they were a reference formation or dig, whatever, you can just create the offsets in the machine themselves. You could create an offset for center line to steer to, so the excavator can stay online as well. But yeah, that's just an example, quick example of some bits and pieces you can do with 3D Office. Cheers guys.